eat. So we all know Deutschland is famous for its baked goods. There are Vollkornbrot, Schwarzbrot, Brezel, Berliner. There are actually more bakeries in our neighborhood than any other shops. And most German breads are made with sourdough. So in today's video, I'm going to show you two kinds of sourdough starters and the way we develop them and how we can store them. So the first one is called rye sourdough. It can take a couple of days to develop. All we need are some rye flour and water for our rye sourdough starter. A glass bottle which is over ½ liter large. On the first day morning, we measure 30 grams of rye flour and mix with 100 grams of lukewarm water. Stir it to remove any flour lumps. Then label it with the type, date, or even the time it's made. Leave it in a warm place around 20 to 25 degrees Celsius for 3 days. Cover it with a lid, but without closing it. On the 4th day morning, we can feed our sourdough starter with 90 grams of rye flour and 100 grams of lukewarm water. Don't wait any longer to feed your sourdough starter. It could become too sour and even go bad. Mix it well. The starter is getting creamier and thicker after feeding. Then put it back to the warm place for about 10 to 12 hours. We can check it out again on the same day evening. It has grown significantly with lots of bubbles. If it's not the case of your starter, then put it back and wait for another 10 to 12 hours. Now we can pour out most of our starter and only leave 50 grams of it in the bottle. Then feed it again with 60 grams of flour and 100 grams of lukewarm water. After 10 to 12 hours, so on the last day morning, we can put it in the fridge and we are ready to bake. What about a wheat sourdough? It's a lot simpler. We will need 5 grams of our finished rye sourdough, 50 grams of wheat flour, and 50 grams of lukewarm water. Then the rest is pretty much the same. Leave it in the warm place around 25 degrees Celsius until next day evening. We can then add 100 grams of flour and 100 grams of water in our slightly bubbly starter. After 10 to 12 hours, so on the next day, the wheat starter should grow just like our rye starter. Then we repeat the same process to feed our starter regularly. If you are like me, who is not baking that often, we can dry our starter for storing. Mix 75 grams of starter with 75 grams of flour. Knead it to a dough, then roll it flat to about 3 to 4 millimeters thick. Then dry it on a kitchen towel for a couple of days until it's completely dried. When it's time to bake, we can activate it with warm water for about 20 minutes, then repeat the feeding process. Did you subscribe yet? If not, click here, click here, click here. Every day watch new videos at 6 p.m. Here are my 2 recommended videos. Thanks for watching. See ya. 谢谢大家。